Namaste, peace, God, Hotep, I say, 13 love. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to, like I was talking about last time, I was talking about the mystic stones, so I'm gonna get up on the mystic stones real quick. You know what I'm saying? These are my stones and shit like that. I'm wearing the magnets again, you know what I'm saying? That shit is real deep. I'm gonna be talking about that too soon. I got you, man. You know, thunderstorm coming in, so about to meditate. Thunder too, you heard? But here goes that mystic stone. Check it out. Oh. Those are the mystic stones, and this is the SuGi7iTE. This is the one I'm gonna be talking about. It's purple and like black. It looks like an obsidian, you know what I'm saying? And it has like stripes and shit like that. I don't know if y'all can see that, but it's all good. And it's like usually violet or purple, so I really like this stone a lot, man. And I found this stone like right away. As soon as I like started getting into it, right away I got it. Like, that's how it goes. That's how stones go, man. You just get it. A lot of y'all been getting stones because it's coming like that, yeah. It's natural. So I'm gonna be talking about that real quick. Check this out. I'm gonna be freestyling here. I'm gonna be partially beating because of things that that key points, keywords to hit y'all off with about it, and then I'm gonna be breaking it down. You know what I'm saying? Because like I know every stone, but like in my own way. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't really explain it to y'all niggas like that. It'll confuse you. You know, the way I think, it's not the same way. Alright, so SuGi7iTE, you know what I'm saying? That shit is the sort of that this protects you from what's it called, parasites. This eliminates parasites, and the reason why it eliminates them is because the violet flame of the stone of SuGi7iTE is so powerful. And now when we talk about the violet flame, we're talking about the highest chakra. So that's like a hot pink color, you know what I'm talking about? And that's the highest chakra color, you know what I'm saying? So that pretty much is such a high frequency that the parasites cannot even be attached to that. So you like, that's what the whole shift is about, that you increase a level so high that these parasites can't attach to that these lower entities, the second vampires, they can't attach to that. That's why the whole thing about it is about love, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, it has to be good. Good overrules all. A lot of people try to talk about this good and bad bullshit, but on some real shit, that's just an illusion. That's duality. The oneness of everything is good. Because check this out. If you run a business or whatever, and you do a half good job and a half bad job, chances are you're not gonna have good business. You're gonna have a half-ass job. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have a half-ass business, nigga. You do a half-ass job. So if you do good, you're gonna get good business. If you do bad, you're gonna get bad business. That's the common sense. So that's the real right there. That's the real balance that people need to come to light with. You know what I'm saying? Like they gotta or go into the darkness with it, man. However you wanna perceive it as. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you gotta be as light as a feather. You know what I'm saying? Your heart has to be as light as a feather, and that light is, that light, nigga. You heard? Which y'all niggas don't know. SuGi7iTE, you know what I'm saying? Here you go. But y'all dog niggas do know and will know. So, this is what it is. So, the parasites can't attach to you or nothing like that. And then, when you start wearing the SuGi7iTE, it starts cleansing you automatically, all the toxics and shit like that. It's a real powerful stone, so it starts cleaning you out. And this is a mystic stone. So I don't advise a lot of people, if you're not aware with stones, to go ahead and just jump on this shit. Because it's not going to be such of a hard-ass value to you. Now, if it happens to be that this is your first stone and you find it, then, hey, let But I suggest you to start off with more of the basic stones that catch your attention by the color and things like that in that nature, which dealing with your chakras. And you know, that's what I would say I would do. You know, that's what I would personally do first. I would personally try to get my chakras aligned first, and then I'll try to work into that deeper shit. You know what I'm saying? That's common sense, man. But if you feel like, you know, you're getting so excited, you know, you want to jump over there, I don't advise that. But you know, eat your fruit, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But so this helps you clean out all the negative energy and all the toxics, and it helps you to develop your inner spiritual self when it starts taking out this toxin, because you know you're taking away all these parasites, and you know that's part of that shit. You know what I'm saying? You start vomiting or whatever. You start sweating a lot. You know, whether it's like when you in your room, you know what I'm saying, your bed or whatever, you at night when you're meditating or you're sleeping or whatever, resting in the dream realm, you start sweating a lot. You'll start realizing, you'll start losing things, you'll start losing weight, you'll start getting more cleaned up. When you work out, you start realizing how you feel more powerful, more strength, because those parasites is leaving you. And that part of those parasites is that laziness, that thought process. That's why you don't see a lot of people active or trying to do anything, because these parasites work with you on that level, on that emotional tip. But a lot of people think that they're not emotional, but once you become lazy and weak, that's an emotional value, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like where you start falling backwards and you start depending on other things to allow you to increase into whatever level that you're trying to reach. And so that laziness and that dependency is a parasite, my nigga. So that shit will have you in the sense where you holding back a lot of things, and that parasite holds you down. So with the stone, it uplifts you from that shit. It takes you out of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like when I hear the word SuGi7iTE, I think of the word thug a life. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you thug your life, like you just do whatever it takes to do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? And then I get also the imagery of a slug. You know what I'm saying? How a slug's bite. You know what I'm saying? How a slug, a slug bite. What I mean by slug is the goodness of a slug. How a slug has a shell, it has a hard protection. It's real soft in the inside, but yet it has a whole lot of protection. It has a very strong aura. And also how it takes its time to get where it needs to get to. So it's doing like Tai Chi to the core. It got the antennas up and all that. It spirals, it has its swirls and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? There's so many aspects of a slug that you could look at in a good aspect. You know what I'm saying? When we're talking about insects and shit like that. But then when you look at it in the negative aspect, you'll see the slug type. You know how people be lazy and shit like that. You know, so that's the type of shit that it could fall into. Now remember that each stone is a karmatic stone, meaning that it is a reflection of yourself. So if you living like a slug, if you're just staying like a slug, then, and you're not trying to do anything, and you're just trying to press a button, or you're just trying to pop a pill just to get a little speedness, then it's not going to work for you. It's just like with everything. It's not going to work for you in that sense. What it's going to do is going to make you more lazier, because now you're picking up the stone with the dependency already, probably for something else, and then you pick up the stone with the dependency of thinking that it's gonna help you like that, like not help you, but it's gonna just take everything away, and it's gonna resolve everything just by you just taking this and having this. When it doesn't work like that, you have to put in work. You know what I'm saying? There is no, with these stones or anything, there is no attachment to it. Everything is detached. You are straight going. That's what it means to go straight forward. You know, when you're astral planing or whatever, or you're in the dream realm and you're lucid dreaming, the reason why a lot of people don't stay in the lucid dream state is because they get attached too much to what's going on in the dream realm that they fall off of it. They get too attached to things, you know what I'm saying, that they get fall off. Like, for instance, in the dream realm, if you have something negative happen, like for instance, there's like a shootout going on in your dream, right? if you start to believe, yo, I could get hurt, I could get killed and all this and that, you'll get attached to what's going on about the shooting, and you'll fall right into that, and you'll forget that it's a dream at all. While to be detached and to keep going forward, you know what I'm saying, is to see, oh, that it's going on and still be like, yo, that ain't nothing, and just keep moving forward. And that's what's going to allow you to have a lucid dream, to then realize, yo, I'm lucid dreaming. And that's why it's very important to meditate right here in this realm, because while you're doing that here right now, you'll do that in the dream realm. What you do here is what you do in the dream realm. Like, for instance, for those that go to the library a lot, check this out. Those who go to the library or study a lot, like, be looking for real knowledge now. I'm not talking about some bullshit, school shit, some dumb religious shit. I'm talking about some real knowledge of self, man. When one is looking for the truth, you know what I'm saying? When one is seeking for the truth here for real, you know what I'm saying? In the dream realm, guess where you go to? You go to the Cosmic Records, my nigga, and you start studying there. You actually become a teacher there. If you're that hard here, you get more rewarded there. You know what I'm saying? And all you have to do is then realize that you're there and you're really doing that, and then you'll come over here and because a lot of times people don't realize, because they do what they do here, some people do there, and it's like it gets so deep, it gets so entwined. Like, if you're over here and you take care of a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, in that realm, you're going to be taking care of a lot of people. You're going to be doing a lot of things. You're going to be doing some superhero shit. So you're going to look at it like natural, like normal. Like, you see yourself as a superhero already. So when you're doing it in the dream realm, that's what it looked like. So don't get attached to nothing. You got to go straight forward. So, you know what I'm saying? So as I continue on, you see, keep going forward. You know what I'm saying? It's just like even with a conversation. You know what I mean? So this helps you take out all that negative energy. So remember that all these parasites is a proven fact, my nigga. Check this out. If you go to, I don't suggest nobody to go to no freaking psychic, nigga. The word psychic means sidekick. You can give that shit a sidekick, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You are your personal power, my nigga. You are your personal. See, when you go to a psychic, that's part of dependency. It's alright to go there for assistance, for a guide real quick. Like, kind of how you would look at your astrology signs real quick. It's okay to do that, just to get a little quick glimpse guide, because it's about you and you're not doing some other shit. It's alright, but don't get attached to that shit. Don't get stuck to that, because you have the power to know it all already. You have that, but you have to work for it. Like I told you, you have to do it the right way. You can't be some press a button nigga. You know what I'm saying? You can't be some press a button type of shit. You gotta do it yourself, and you'll see how much more you can increase with that. So, you know, you gotta be aware of these things, man. Don't be stuck to none of this shit, man. So a psychic is gonna tell, a lot of psychics and all this shit, they start telling people to, you know, hey, you gotta get these crystals, these stones, and da-da-da-da. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of them don't teach the people, or whoever they help, so-called assistant, they don't teach them how to have that inner power within themselves. You know what I'm saying? They don't teach them that, yo, you could do this shit yourself. You can astral plane. You can go to the psychic realm. You could become a psychic. You could do the same shit. You could do this. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to give you the assistance. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it's starting to rain. The thunder rain, yo. But, check this out. She energy, man. So, they're supposed to be helping you. They're supposed to be helping you to become that powerful energy yourself. They're supposed to be doing that to assist you to become that. You know what I'm saying? They're supposed to be able to teach you. They're supposed to teach you all this type of shit, my nigga, like how to really get like that, how to get the energy. So one of the things that they do is tell people, you know, use the candle lights, the crystals, you know, take a bath in the water, you know, with Himalayan salt. It's teaching you, telling you that it's about, you know, when you do that shit, it's detoxing you from all the chemicals and all that shit from your body, all the parasites. So it's telling you that this shit is that everything deals with spirituality. When you sick or whatever, it's all spirituality, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna continue this song, my nigga. We're just gonna go inside the pillars real quick, alright? Please God, now my state 13 overtone. Oh.